What's going on, friendos? My name is Ritz, and welcome back to TMI Tuesday, where I overshare. We are sitting at my desk. I'm still not 100% better, but I figured I may as well, just record this while I can. My throat's starting to feel a little bit better. I'm still feeling a little under the weather, like head coldy stuff, but we're going to get this done, and we're going to answer some questions. We're going to go to a couple that you guys sent me on Twitter, and then jump into the comments from the last TMI Tuesday video, the one about anxiety and depression. Check that out. And yeah, let's just jump right in. Orange Soda King on Twitter says, do you play any instruments? Besides singing, I play guitar. Not well. I can kind of play. I have two guitars, self-taught, and I play a lot of Blink-182 and stuff like that. That's kind of like all I know how to do. And I've written a couple like doodads here and there, but I never really have done anything with them. Sim Thomas 1 asks, can I whistle? Hopefully that just sounded like shit. Yes, I can whistle. Silent 1903 says, what do you think of the special effects makeup? Here's some work. Very scary, I would share, but very bloody. And that probably triggers people. So I'm a not trigger people, but very scary and creepy. That kind of stuff creeps me out real bad. So, oh boy. Alexander YT says, best way to write a college applications essay. I honestly would not be someone to answer that. I kind of just put a lot of fluff into it, hoping that the admissions people would let me in. Also, that was 6 years ago. No, that was almost 7. That was about 7 years ago now when I applied to colleges. I don't remember. It's been far too long. 9D4 Kid says, did you have any plans for yourself before you got into YouTube? I was a manager, one of the managers at Vans. So I think I was probably just going to try to ride that up and become upper management or something eventually. And then maybe go back to school one day. I don't really know. I didn't really have a plan. I still don't. So, you know. Royal_Axe says, are you making a TMI Tuesday video tomorrow? Probably. Not tomorrow now, because tomorrow would be Wednesday, and that would make sense. So, all right, let's jump over to YouTube, because that's where we got most of the questions from our video almost 2 weeks ago now. Let's see what we got. Shy Guy says, do you know how to play any instruments, and if so, can you play it? I can kind of play guitar, I answered that earlier, but I'm not good enough to play on stream or video or anything. So no, bad. Drake Taylor says, what happened to my bonus videos, Ritz? Yeah, I haven't been getting a lot of footage because I was sick, and then like other stuff happened. I've just not been in a bunch of recording sessions lately, which means I don't have a lot of extra videos to post, which means I don't know what else to post. So just tell me what to post. You guys should tell me recommendations for you guys want to see more of. What do you like on this channel and stuff like that? And I said what like 4 times there. We're gonna pretend like that didn't happen. Brady Paul says, have you ever recorded a full let's play and edited it and then scrapped it? I know content creators do that all the time with game sessions, but I'm talking a full let's play. Also been really enjoying these videos. Well, first of all, thank you. Second of all, I don't think I've ever recorded an entire let's play and just not post it. I've taken down a bunch of old let's plays back when I did let's plays, because they were A, awful quality, B, because copyright was a thing that I didn't understand when I started my channel, and C, they were just real shit. So, you know, yeah. Bogdan Kaminsky, I'm gonna fuck that up every time. You should consider making at least a song or two. Thanks for your answer. That wasn't really a question, but maybe I will make a song one day, but I'd have to learn how to actually write the guitar parts and the drum parts, or find people who could do that and still have like what I think the song would sound like as a complete song and like genre and all that. But who knows? That's maybe happen one day down the years. Flipek11 says, "Da fuck, how are you so good at singing, Ritz? And why did I never hear you sing? You must not watch me on Twitch, because 99% of the time when I'm on Twitch and there's like not a lot going on, I'm just singing. I'm singing to random songs. I'm singing when people subscribe. I sing all the fucking time. It's what I do. It's like my thing, is I sing. We had a Ritz Sings emote for a while. But yeah. Gregory Scott says, I'm not completely sure I have depression, but I've been too scared to get diagnosed. Thoughts? Why worry, like, if you have it or not? If you have it, get it diagnosed so you can deal with it and move forward. And if you don't have it, then all right, well, at least you tried. Like, it's something a lot of people deal with. I don't think the mental health issues are things that people should be ashamed of. I think that people should deal with them, like, appropriately. and there shouldn't be like this taboo subject to talk about because everyone has stuff that's going on and things that just aren't working quite right, and they shouldn't be afraid to ask for help when they need it. It's just dumb that that is an issue now, or it has been at least for a while. And you've yet to hear about my exes. Well, that's because I've only really had a couple of relationships. They weren't that interesting. Yeah. Alter Ego asks, I've tried to put on a thick skin, but it's hard to deal with. If you have any tips on how to calm yourself down, I would appreciate if you shared them. I mean, I talked about a bit of that during the last TMI Tuesday, and honestly, the biggest thing for me has just been kind of realizing, like, I don't have time for this. Like, I was spending so much of my day, probably like a quarter to a third of my day, dealing with anxiety, and that's a big chunk of my day gone. And eventually I was just like, this is not why. Like, I should just be dealing with like other things that I want to deal with. And then I know like what sorts of things might trigger me or whatever, like things that might cause anxiety attacks down the line. I just try to deal with them, like having a nice clean workspace, which I do not really have right now. We got some packages today, so I have to like reorganize everything. But other than that, like, just make sure like you do whatever it takes to make you comfortable, and then just try to talk yourself through like, why are you feeling anxious? And getting help also helps a lot. So I don't know if that helped, but sure. Husky Sniff says, anyone saying you were flaunting your sexuality? I do not watch Twitch normally, but I do watch you on YouTube a lot, and I've only been around a few months. I've never even gotten the thought that you were gay. So like, that's the thing. Some people on Twitch or YouTube, they're like, God, Ritz is so gay. He's so flamboyant. And I'm like, I don't think you understand the definition of flamboyant. Like, I would consider myself a pretty regular dude. I just happen to also be gay. It is a character trait. Like, it's just a thing that it exists. You know, like, it's not something that I can change. And I feel like personally, when I talk about it more often than not, some people get offended and like all worried and fucking butthurt. But at the end of the day, even if one person like sees one of my videos and is like, oh, he's gay and he has friends with people who aren't gay, and like it's just normal and it's not weird and it's not like something he gets upset about, then I did my job, and then it's totally worth me talking about sexuality and stuff like that a little bit more. And it's so dumb that sexuality is such a taboo subject. It's just, you know, it's between consenting adults. Who the fuck gives a shit? It's not hurting anybody. Who the fuck cares? Fuck off. At least that's my thoughts on it. So Raxer, I think you told me how to pronounce it. I fucked it up again. Anyways, because why would I fix it? Do you have a favorite Pokemon Gen? You love Charmander and 3rd Gen, and I plan on getting Sun and Moon. Yes, I plan on getting Sun and Moon. Favorite Pokemon generation is probably 1, because I have a lot of like feelings about it, and then Diamond and Pearl I played a bunch with people in high school, and so I really like that generation as well. My overall favorite Pokemon is either Charmander or Cubone, or I don't know. Those two are pretty high up there. They're pretty fucking cool. Ash Baskerville says, have you ever heard of Studio Ghibli? Yes, they make amazing anime movies. Yes, I've seen them. I've seen Spirited Away. Gabriel Baktiok says, I found that writing has helped me through anxiety attacks. If anyone needs an idea, something to possibly help them. Yeah, like, I hope that people can go back to the comments of the anxiety depression TMI Tuesday video and go through and see what other people have talked about, because a lot of people shared stories, and like, there aren't really things for me to answer questions to or necessarily respond to all the time. But I would highly advise people who are going through stuff like that to go back and look through and see if other people have things that have helped them that might also help you, because what works for me may not necessarily work for you, and that's okay. Like, something else that works for some people might not work for me at all, and that's okay. Like, I'm just throwing out what has worked for me in my experience in hopes that other people can take something away from it, and maybe even just having the small platform that I have can find a community of people to help each other through it, and that would be awesome as well. So, I don't know. Red on Dragoon says, you should do a duo with Bryce because you're both really good at singing. It'd be interesting, it'd be fun, but I feel like the genres we listen to are very different, and I feel like he's a lot more like classic rock, and I'm a lot like pop punk and post-hardcore and like that kind of stuff. So I don't know if they go well together. We have to find something we both liked and enjoyed that would like mesh. Welcome Gaming says, your content I feel is getting much more balanced and therefore better, and we can tell when you enjoy things, Ritz, because that is your best content. Do whatever you please and don't take shit from anyone, because honestly, your content much more better when you're chill. Also, damn, your thing is awesome, man. You should bring that up more often rather than just the streams, man, or don't. It's really up to you. Well, thank you. One of the biggest issues being a YouTuber, not like complaining about things, is you never know what people want to see. I know for a while people really wanted to see TTT videos. And then I got sick of TTT videos, and it was the question of, do I stick through and suffer playing this game that I hate, and I'm tired of and I'm sick of because people want to watch it? And so I said no. And then Ark came around. I did Ark for a while, and then people really, really wanted to see more Ark, but I wasn't enjoying it. And it's like, all right, do I suffer and play more Ark, or do I just say fuck it and bounce? And I fuck it and bounce. And that's something that, you know, may have harmed my channel or whatever, but I don't, like, it's not, at the end of the day, I'm gonna make stuff that makes me happy. If people want to watch it, great. But I would love people to actually give me information about things they'd want to see me do as well, because I want it to be a thing where it's not like I'm just throwing a bunch of stuff and seeing what sticks. It's more of like, you guys give me ideas, and I tried a bunch of different ideas. Maybe stuff works and it doesn't, but then it's a little bit more interactive and stuff. And like, I'm definitely enjoying being a lot more in touch with you guys and talking to you guys, because it makes me feel like I have a better idea about like this community that we're building and stuff. So I'm gonna stop talking now, but yeah, thanks. Rachel says, what's your favorite plant? Yes, plant. I don't really like plants because I'm allergic to them. I'm allergic to like everything, like literally, like I'm allergic to a bajillion things, and it's awful. Dirt, dust, mold, grass, weeds, trees, horses, cats, dogs, Benadryl, chalk, peanuts, and mint. It's great. I love it. Hate it. So I don't really have like a plant that I like. Yeah. Shy Guy says, hello, it's me again. Any advice on interviews? I only had to do one interview ever in my life for a job. That was for my job at Vans. It was the day after I'd moved up to San Francisco Bay Area, and I was super nervous, and I read up a bunch of things about interviews and best practices and the questions they might answer. There's a website called Glassdoor, I believe, and a lot of times they'll have like questions that you might get. You want to make sure that you are responding as much as possible, but not being like overly annoying with it, because I was there and I always try to answer first, because the people that just sit there and never answer, they're not going to get the job. They're not going to get whatever it is, because they've just sat there and done nothing and made no impression. You want to make an impression. So I was sure to talk a bit about myself and make kind of funny jokes or whatever, and just try to be as personable as possible in hopes that they'd remember me and like me. And I mean, I got hired that day, and then, you know, was temp and then got promoted. So, you know, I think I did well, but I only really had this one interview experience, and it was super anxiety, great, not fun times, but I did it. So yeah. Immortality says, brave of you to talk about a topic like this, controversial for many people the way you did. I have some demons of my own that make life a pain sometimes, but it's really refreshing to see you handle your anxiety so well. Thank you. Also, if you got your hair, damn, it looks great. Firstly, handling anxiety is something that you kind of just learn how to deal with over time, as long as you want to get better at it. For a long time, I kind of just let it control me, and then I realized that, like, that's dumb. Like I realized that I was doing stupid things and putting myself in situations that would cause me more anxiety, and it was really just self-sabotage at that point, and I realized that that wasn't worth my time or energy when I could be doing other things that I like to do. And so at this point, I've kind of got it down to a science, and I get anxiety attacks from time to time, and sometimes they go on for longer than I'd like, but at the end of the day, I know that I will be okay, because my anxiety is something that I know is irrational and stupid, and I can kind of combat it with logic, which has helped a bit. And yes, I cut my hair myself. That was the first vlog back. I think if you go back a couple weeks of vlogs before all the fun stuff, I cut my hair in part of a video, and you can kind of see what I do. So yeah. Anyways, friendos, that's going to do it for this week's TMI Tuesday. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you leave a like and comment down below with your questions for next week's video. Be about any kind of topic, whatever, random questions. If you want to ask me what my favorite color is, go for it. If you want to ask me the last 4 digits of my social security number, don't do that, because I'm not going to tell you. And yeah, I'm enjoying talking to you guys more. It's been nice to kind of get to know you guys and see the names, and I'll see people who asked questions, comment on other videos, and I'm like, oh, it's that person, and then, you know, it's more easily to relate to you guys, which is awesome. So I'm enjoying this. Anyways, friendos, my name is Ritz, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out. I don't really have a cool way to exit, but I guess we'll just go. I'm still in the frame. Fuck. What's my order? What up? Hey, can I take that?
Hello, human. Might I trouble you for some tea and crumpets? Tea.
Okay.
Right there, right. No. Okay, he's one of those.
Okay.
Shut the fuck up, Brian.
yeah.
You've cheated too many times today.
No.
Yeah,
He's that
that
wrong
is
side. No,
correct.
go back.
That is
Chill.
correct.
Go back up.
Okay. Oh, God. Nope. Let's do a little bit. Sure. We'll go with that. Okay, bye.